welcome back to another episode of TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you too, Case.
Thank you.
And a happy birthday
Thank you.
for last week.
Yes.
Are you feeling old?
Not really.
14, you can now officially babysit.
Yes.
If there's anybody out there looking for a babysitter.
Yeah, hit me up. Okay, let's jump into it. So, last week we had Ferry Home who won.
Yeah, a really good win, wasn't it?
Yes.
We watched it together, didn't we?
Yes.
He sat back last, settled really well, and that's been his issue. He hasn't settled that well in some of his races. Hooked to the outside from the 600 metres, was always going to win, and quickened really nicely to win well. Only his fourth start, and proving all the time that was a mile. He's bred to stay, looks like he'll get over more ground, and he's a pretty exciting horse. So really, really happy. Really happy with him. He's got a bright future.
Cool. Then we had Rakik, who ran a very brave second on Wednesday.
He did. It was an enormous run. He was 3 wide the trip, hit the front, and was only run down late. It was such a brave run. He's racing in such great heart, and he really deserves a win. And going any luck at all, and he would have won. So he's likely to go to a 2,000 metre race Saturday the 22nd at Randwick. And as long as the run hasn't taken too much out of him, he's going to be awfully hard to beat. Very proud of him.
Cool. Then this week on Saturday at Ruakaka in race 2, we have a quick preview.
So initially we had 3 horses at Ruakaka, but they drew barriers 15, 17 and 19.
It's not good.
Not good. So we scratched 2 of them. We decided to keep a quick preview with him though, because he runs well at Ruakaka, he likes good tracks, he's running out of opportunities. As we can see, winter has set in. So he'll probably have this run and then go out. And we'll just take the opportunity to ride him back in cold. And he's run really well that way in the past. He had a couple of really good seconds before Christmas up at Ruakaka being ridden that way. And then we ran him in a Group 2 race. Spelled him, he's come back. His last start was actually very good. And it looks like he ran 5th or 6th, but he was 3 wide the trip in quite a strong field. And he kept fighting and quick and well. It was a good run. If he'd drawn well, he would have been a really good chance. But from this barrier, it's going to be awfully hard for him to win. Awfully hard. But he should be hitting the line really well. And I do think he's a horse that, with maturity, he's going to get further and he's going to be a nice 4-year-old.
Cool. Then on Saturday in Aupuni in race 7, we have Brahma Rama.
Yes, so Brahma Rama trialled it really well before going to the races. And he went to the races first up and was ridden terribly. It was a shocking ride. And which didn't help him. But he goes back to Aupuni on Saturday, his home track where he has won previously. And going on the way he's working in his trials, if you take out his first run, he's going quite well. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him improve quite significantly. He does need to. He needs to improve in his next couple of runs. But he's got the ability to do that. And he'll be a interesting little runner. He'll be massive odds. And if you're sitting on the couch on Saturday afternoon when the race rolls around, he wouldn't be the worst horse to have $3 each way on.
Then in Melbourne, in Sandown on Saturday, we have Elward.
So Elward, last start was much better. He ran 6th, but was on a wet track, and he really likes firmer going. And it was a much better run, and his work's been good since. He strikes a race on Saturday, which the sort of top 4 or 5 look quite handy, but then it falls away. 2,100 metres. It's a soft 7, but hopefully the weather looks like it's improving and it might come back to a soft 5 or close to a good track. Probably the question mark in the race for him is tempo. He's got an outside draw. He's probably going to be reasonably far back in the race. So do we just want to get him to a nice tempo, tracks up into the race? He's run well before at Sandown. He looks to be on the improve, and I think $26 is well over the odds. I will be having some money on Saturday.
Okay. Then
and if he wins, I may even buy you a curry.
Oh. Then, hopefully he wins. On Sunday in Echuca in race 9, we have Remuera.
So Remuera fresh up. She's an unlikely starter. She's trialled up her first trial this time on a heavy track. She didn't handle, and the second trial she went really well. But it's a heavy 8. They've actually transferred the races from Ballarat to Echuca, and it's a heavy 8 track. And so I think we're probably gonna not run. If we do run with her, she's got an outside barrier of 14, she's probably gonna get back in the field and we'll look for her to run on. She does hold a nomination for Sandown next Wednesday over 1,000 metres, and at this stage I think that is a more likely place that we will head. So she's an unlikely runner.
Okay. Now it's time for Bit of the Week. So this week's Bit of the Week is in Whangarei in race 5 on Saturday, and it's called Recanto.
So Recanto, now he appears to be out of form, but at his best he's a very good sprinter. He strikes not the strongest field on Saturday over 1,200 metres. His last 2 runs, he's been 3 wide on the speed, had a tough run. On Saturday he gets barrier 2, so he's got to get a much better run. He may even end up leading. He's been to Whangarei 3 times. He's won there, had a trial and won. He's run 3rd in a listed race on 2 of those occasions. He carries 54 kilos. Just looks like the kind of race which he strikes, which if he's going to come back to form, this will be it, and he should get reasonable track conditions. So I think at well over the odds, I think Recanto is a nice each way Bit of the Week.
Okay, well, that wraps up Tube Talk for this week.
Thank you, Kate, and we shall talk to you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Philip has just unwound a terrific run, but he shows no signs of weakening as he comes towards the home turn. Around the turn into the home stretch, Ravalli Boy moves up to Philip. They're racing neck and neck now. He's got him. Now Philip's strides are commencing to tell. He's coming away from Ravalli Boy with only a short distance to go. Elliot is riding very hard, but Philip's got it. Come on, Philip, you beauty.